Welcome back, welcome back. You already know what it is. Um, it's gonna be a video talking about multiple things. So bear with me. One, I just watched a little kid that I always see with his moms. Um, he has Spider-Man backpack on, and I love Spider-Man. And I realized the Most High was trying to give me a message. But I was laughing and shit, goofing off, right? Cause little man walking to school with his mom, and he's crying and shit. I guess he don't want to go to school or whatever. And the mom's like, I'm tired of your little ass. Like she ain't say this, but the body language, like she lets go of his hand because he keeps crying, and she's like, oh God, here we go with this shit. So she's like, man, I ain't beat for this shit. You wanna cry and pull my hand and act like you ain't gonna walk to school? I'm gonna let your hand go and I'm gonna keep walking to school. And you're gonna stand there like, you stand there, or you're gonna follow me and you're gonna go to school, whether you like it or not, because this is what we're doing. Right? So me knowing the history of Spider-Man and everything, I'm laughing like, yeah, look at Peter Parker. Poor Peter. Always chasing the good-looking redhead, crying, losing her, chasing and losing, chasing her. And I start laughing like, wait up, yo, that's really what that? I said, oh shit, nigga, that's a message to you, because that's just a little boy crying, but his mom has red hair and he has a Spider-Man book bag, and that's why you just made that reference, because that's what Spider-Man does. He's always chasing after the girl and everything. And doesn't always end well. So that had me dying laughing. But at the same time, I G-checked myself and I was like, yo, dog, that could be you. That could be the Most High trying to let you know, with anything. You could take it as a woman, a job. Doesn't matter what it is. That's what I seen from it. Like, the thing you chasing, is it worth chasing? Is that person leading you in the right way? And if they are, stop crying and suck it up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't always supposed to be easy, I guess. Anyway, let me get off that. Now I want to get on to another thing. These are things I'm going to probably end up hopefully making longer videos about. So during my studies of building my confidence and learning what a parent actually is and they do, the little things that actually breed you up to be a better person, I stumbled upon the affirmations, but they don't call them affirmations. They call it positive reinforcement. People found out that if you speak to your kids, say good things to them, you build them up to want to be good. You build them up for the fall. Like, the world doesn't give a shit about them and their friends, and everybody's going to try to always be better than them. So you got to get them ready for the competition of life. And a lot of children that don't end up failing. A lot of children that do get false confidence, they end up cheating anyway. See, a lot of parents breed false confidence into their children. You're the best, you're this, you're that. You a little cutie pie. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to, but don't lie. I've watched many men struggle in their life because of this. Always being told you look good and you gonna get all the girls, you gonna be handsome, and then that nigga hit 16, 17 and he ain't none of that. If he would have started working out on his body and his personality, he could have been some of that. But you lied to him and said he's a pretty boy all his life and all the girls should have you, and you destroyed him. You gave him a false reality. And then when he gets out here and the girls reject him, they want to do what they want to do. So as I began to understand that and be like, yeah, my mom didn't breathe life into me like that, I do things and purposely, because my brothers were, I had two older brothers, they were my example, you know what I mean? They would fuck up and then things, and my mom would complain, and I gotta go to fucking waste my time coming home, and then I gotta fuck my job up because y'all dumb niggas got me going to school meetings, and you got me paying money for this, and you're going to jail, and I gotta get you and bail you out, and commissaries, and, so I said I don't want to be that, But did I get the affirmations of, yo, you're doing such a good job, I can't believe you're not doing this, and I'm proud of you, even though you're probably gonna get railroaded when you're up in life. I'm still proud of you. You didn't fall to the stereotypes of all the black men that we fall victim to. I didn't get that positive reinforcement, so I had to do it myself. I think that's where the Lord let me find affirmations, certain songs, and I play those songs in my times of I'm a loser, and then I put on that Last Dragon. And it starts saying, inside you is where it all begins. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, fuck that. We lost, but it's still in there. Nigga, the Lord's in me. I can't lose. Nigga, that what? You ain't lose nothing, nigga. You just got put down. You got knocked out. Stop being a bitch and get back up. Ain't no bells. See, that's what I convince myself to get up all the time. I always say, well, I ain't hear no bells, so, get your ass up. And I realized how much that little bit of things have done for me and kept me encouraged, listening to other greater men that have gone through these things, and knows why I bring those certain affirmations and speeches in my earlier days doing the videos. I was always showing y'all the speeches that would help me up, because they would tell the truth. You're gonna fall. You didn't get a fair deal, and now you got to be your own mother. You got to be your own father, or be lost. And that's it. It's an unfair deal, but when you win, when you get the glories, when you can walk around and people just like, yo, that motherfucker's strong, like, and you don't even pay attention to it because you're like, I ain't strong. I'm just regular. Sound the horns. I'm just regular, and then you don't realize you've been telling your story about how you're doing all these things, and when you keep going, other people will crumble. They would have gave up. So, I like to tell a lot of you that don't get these reinforcements from your family and your friends and your boyfriends or your girlfriends. That's why I type in my community section every now and again, if nobody told you today, I love you. Because a lot of us don't even get to hear that from somebody that actually means it. They just say, I love you, yeah. I love you. Get the fuck out of here. Go to work. I got meats to beat. Chicks be like, yeah, I love you, daddy. Yeah. And then give me that $100. I got shit to do, dog. I got shit to buy. I do love you, but, you know what I mean? It's that I ain't impassionately in love with you like I used to, because I know you're there. But if somebody come and take your ass, I remember how much I love your ass then. I remember that I'll kill a nigga for you. I remember that I'll fucking go crazy and I'm bad. But, when I thought I had your ass like that, I love you. That ain't to throw shade, because, experience, greatest teacher. Experience. Fucking up. So, just want to tell some of the females that's watching, you may not, have anybody. You may be like me, nobody's there. I love you. Not, oh, we're passionate. How can you don't know me? I don't need to know you to love you. You know how you can tell I love you? Sound the horns. I'm trying to be a good man, right? I'm not running around here sleeping with y'all, causing more women to hate men, right? So I would think that's a good way to show that a man loves a woman. By not trashing and thrashing and bashing and, And then sound the horns. And then, unlike the other dudes that try to like, you know, just butter you up, you go girl. Now I'ma shame your ass too. I'ma get you. I'm gonna get you like your big brother. I'm gonna get you like your uncle, and be like, yeah, I love you. You better sit your little ass down, stop being a hot pants. Learn your fucking lesson. See, I don't like that. Yeah, I used to love that though. Uncle Jay, he used to get all the respect. You know what I mean? That's the nigga that, you know, when y'all was like 17 and shit, he know y'all drinking anyway. He see y'all out there acting a fucking fool. And he go, listen, I don't want to tell your goddamn father. You better be fucking responsible. These little ass, one of these niggas touch you. Don't make me have to come out here now. And then she think twice about shit and be like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to get this loaded. I like this nigga. I don't want him to get beat up. I want to protect him from my uncle. See? Things like that. I care about you. Try to breathe life into you. Try to tell you that stop worrying about this starhood world and all these fantasies that most women never get anyway, and then you sit in your house and feel like, I'm not the shit. I'm not getting things. Most women aren't the shit. Most men aren't the shit. Doesn't mean you're not supposed to feel good. Doesn't mean you're not supposed to be happy. Doesn't mean you're not important. Half these people that we think are something, they can't even raise their kids to be something. Not what they claim to be. Decent men, you know, sins of the father fall upon the son. Let me get off that. I don't want panda bear too much. I don't want to be a panda bear. But I can't really be a panda bear when I'm giving you equal rights and lefts over here. Y'all wanted equal rights, so you gotta get these equal left jabs. Anyway, I would like to address Puffy. Or, you know, people that may be watching and, you know, your PR camp is trash. That making you talk that video, that was the stupidest thing you could have did. Hold on, a truck coming by and I don't like the way that shit sound. Anyway, like, I already said what you need to do to really make it up to the father. You know, you gotta tell the truth. Save some of these families you're hurt. But I was thinking of this dope ass thing that you could do and make people kind of like you again. And you can get paid because, you know, you're about to take all these lawsuits and all types of shit. What you need to do is, you need to write a tell-all book, you know, and you know what people want to hear. We want you to rat on people and all this other shit, right? But nah, don't do a book like that, because, you know, the people you're going to talk about, they may not like that. So, what I propose you to do is, because this just came to me out of nowhere, you have been inhabited by the spirit of Nimrod. See, when you fucking grabbed her up like that, and all the money and all the things, you have inherited the spirit of Nimrod. I bet you a couple of months or a year before everyone, you know, put you on the Summer Jam screen, I bet your ass said, who can stop me? I have ascended to the highest realm. And my father brought your ass down to being a man, didn't he? Just like he did Nimrod. See, all of you fucking men that the Most High give a chance to, like, rule and do good things, you know, we know you're gonna do bad things too, but, you know, the overall scheme of things, you're supposed to be doing some good. And that's what you need to write a book about. See, I want to know what it's like to have Nimrod's spirit on you. And that the spirit of I'm God and nothing can fucking stop me. I need to know what that feels like. So, you know, if I ever get my little bit of glory, because if you're broke, $100,000, you think you're fucking rich now, and you're running around fucking telling bitches, you're nothing to me now. You're nothing. I'm somebody. Get it? That's the spirit of Nimrod. We built this team. We built this empire. We. Nimrod. Get it? You need to write a book about that. See, you'll get so many people to buy your book. And then you could do something really good for the Lord. You can tell his people how that wicked ass spirit can come over you. And then you talking about your details about how 1 minute you're nice and then the next minute someone defies you and then you're like, get real, who do I think they're doing? That's Nimrod. You're just a man, you're just Puffy. You're really rich and should be respected and the power you had, but the way you abused it, that's the Nimrod in you. And people like me would love to hear that. We would love to know the triggers. You know? Like I just watched this guy, like a couple minutes of him. He was a diagnosed narcissist. And he seemed like a pretty nice guy the way he was talking about it. Usually when I see these people at a, like, you know, they try to run with the motto, like, I'm a narcissist, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. And, nah, he was like talking about it from like a real respect of like a disease or something. Like, yo, bro, I have this and I have to combat this. And, you know, I'm tired of you people on the internet that ain't narcissists. Stop talking about my people like that. Like, we all ain't super bad. We all ain't blah, blah, blah. And, you know, a lot of us get turned into narcissists, right? You know, we're not like born this, right? Some of us, they have chemical imbalances and they have to, you know, deal with that. So, when I seen that, that's another reason I'm telling you this, or, you know, whoever. That would be awesome for you to do that. It's like the anti-hero thing. I was a bad guy. Vegeta. See, everybody thought you was Goku. But now you're a Vegeta. I can teach you about being Vegeta. You know, a bad guy. Real bad guy. But you want to go on a good team. You have to redeem yourself from your sins. Like Vegeta did. I can teach you about Vegeta. Oh, yes. I can teach you a lot about that. And I can teach you a lot about the Lord and how the PR tricks for the men and women, that doesn't matter. You have to please my Father now. You know? Save what little bit that you can. And like I said, you need money and shit. You're plastered all. You're a meme now. You, Drake, all these people have become memes. Like, you're gonna be the new, like, joke for the next 20 years. Like, when someone wants to say, watch out, girl, they drugging and they 360 deals, your name's gonna come up. You're the name. Don't get puffied. Yo, he a puffy ass nigga. Yo, he a Drake ass nigga. Get it? Sound the horns. You're a joke now. And we know how that internet shit go. That shit ain't going nowhere. That's why you gotta transform into a Super Saiyan. You don't have no choice but to transform now. You have to prove it can be done. See, my Father loves using people like you. Big transformations. So, you know, other wicked people that, you know, do things like that, they can say, oh shit, I could be forgiven by God too. And I could feel good and sleep at night. And then when I really actually do physical things like the book says, not just from my fucking mouth, then the people forgive me and they may give me another chance to be Diddy again. You know, you're gonna have to change your name again. You know, you was Puff the Magic Dragon, Puff Daddy, and then it became Diddy. You know? You can say bye to that whole D name. You gotta get away from that, Daddy. And Daddy Diddy. You gotta get away from that shit. You can't be Daddy no more. Can't be Diddy no more neither. Remember how with the blickety and shine? And you changed your name because you knew how easy it is if you change your name, people forget things. And then the image of that only goes to the image of that, even though you're the same fucking person. Get it? See, I know about the semantics. I know about word magic and how stupid people are. And easily they can forget. My Father doesn't forget anything now. He's been tallying everything up. And it's time. It's time, my brother. Like many others, it's time you guys come clean. We know you can't tell on your buddies, so you're just gonna have to talk about the other things. Things that can help and save people still, you know? I mean, we already kind of know the shit, the people you tell on, we don't give a fuck anymore. People do care, but we don't need you to tell. We already know. It's not hard to figure it out. Jesus Christ. It's really not hard to figure it out. So, you know, that's why I laugh when people go, oh, we can't wait till niggas start telling who we're there. Dog, y'all take pictures with each other. Y'all talk about parties and y'all talk about each other in y'all interviews and y'all do shout outs and y'all on paper being sponsored, and it's not like a regular ass person just can't look up who you've been friends with and be like, alright, sound the horns. So, you know, a lot of people going under that bus whether you like it or not. Our eyes are open to you. And they're not going closed. Now I want to get off of that. Give a little shout out to the Wolves and the Ninjas, you know. Love you guys for support of watching the videos. Wish I had some more likes and shares, but you know, it ain't about all that. I'm glad somebody listening, somebody watching, even if you don't like everything, still appreciate it. It's good to be heard, even if you feel like you're not. Special shout out to whoever it is that when I premiere my videos, you actually watch them as it premieres. It'd be me and you up in there, so we be watching together. Appreciate that a lot. Make me feel good. I hate watching my own shit and I'm the only one in there. It's alright though, you know. Y'all got lives, y'all got things to do, so you know. I don't expect my wolves and ninjas to drop what they doing just to go watch my videos. I got all day to do that. I got shit to do. Shout out for the lava lamp. That shit is sitting. Oh man, that shit look right now. I like the way it look. I think I'm gonna start doing my videos a lot like that. I like that. Shout out to all the people that's been like hooking me up. It's been like a really blessing after blessing after blessing. People just keep hooking me up with shit. And I'm really appreciative because, you know, I'm just trying to keep going and keep doing this stuff and bring these thoughts to you guys so you can, you know, do your own thinking. Lead your family. Lead your friends. Shit, lead yourself. Doesn't matter what you do. As long as you try to do it with love, you know? For my wolves that actually, you know, actually believe some of this stuff and follow in the footsteps, this summer's going to be a very life-changing summer for some of us. I suggest you start making yourself known. You want to get out here, you want to be liked, you want these feelings, you want happiness, serve people. I've been teaching you guys all fucking year. For all the fucking nerds and all the ones like me that, you know, you had to learn. You didn't have you wasn't lucky enough to just adopt the style of suave and this and that and, you know, whatever it is. You ain't got nothing to do now, so you better start learning. Better start learning how to make women feel like women again, because the cat's out of the bag now. And all of that I just got money stuff, that ain't gonna work no more. A lot of women are waking up now that a lot of rich guys are getting caught and they're weirdos. A lot of women are gonna start realizing, do I really even want to do with money? Because like it's just getting a little too, there's not a lot of them. So the more that get caught is gonna shame the whole I got money thing. And the dudes with money now, everybody's gonna be looking at them like weirdos. Like, what do you really do? Because you're real secretive. you got this boss mentality of mind your business, you know. Nah, nigga, those days is over. So, you know, a lot of things about to start changing in the favor of the average man. Maybe women will start understanding that, stop leaving your husbands behind. Sound the horns. Dad is here. Stop leaving your husbands behind. Stop leaving the men that actually do right by you, end up not with you, but still you'll have those great memories and stuff. Stop giving yourself to fucking these lamos. Experience what it's like to be with a good man for once. You know? What did China White say? Feels good. Feels so good. Feel bad for some women that, you know, are addicted to the dark side. You know, you need a little extra. What I mean by that is, you know, women like good men that are bad boys. Like, the average woman or the majority of women's dream in the world is a Tupac nigga mentality, but after he grew up and was talking all that real righteous and I want to be my people and I want to do things and I'm going to be in the politics soon and I'm going to show y'all this rap shit is nothing. I'm about to be an actor, a writer, a director. I'm going to show motherfuckers how to do this, son. And I'm not Jay-Z. You know? Women love that. A reformed black man, that's the most attractive thing to... Because you're like, yo, I know he'll get busy if he gotta, but he's under these laws of God and he can't treat me like a piece of shit. And then, you know, like I said, this sexual thing is a big reason why, like, a lot of dudes get left. And, you know, the reform guy spent time on the other side and, you know, training and fucking his life up, dealing with these charlatan women. And then when you reform yourself, you kind of got those skills from being a playboy or whatever, you know? So that's where I think the yin and yang, that's why I believe in that type of thing. Taking your dark side shit and saying, how can I use this for good? Does good men do things like this? Does good men blow the back out and make their wife say, I don't want nobody else? And then I gotta do all that good man shit that I've been training to do now and stuff. I think they might love that. I think, you know, maybe a little bit. You know, like best of both worlds. You get it? You can't have everything, though. You get it? That dude gotta have the money, right? He gotta be working on some big plan. Nah, that dude gotta be exactly what he is and be the best of both worlds.